Alright, we are back again. I don't know what's up with OBS today, man. I don't know what's up. Captain Roddy, what's up, man? Yes, sir. We're in Scotland. Iraqs, what's up? Good to see you as well. I don't know what the problem is, man. We had a full flight yesterday in the Zebo 737-800 and I hadn't had an OBS crash in a while, honestly. It used to happen very often when streaming X-Plane. And it really only ever happens when I stream X-Plane. Go ahead and send me something in chat just to confirm that we are live. I have to refresh my browser for it to actually show up again on YouTube. Probably the same thing on Twitch. I don't know, it's the second time in this stream today that it has crashed on us. That was quick though. If it does it again, I don't know. El Bat Pino, welcome back, man. Bring in the cheese. Make some grilled cheese today. That sounds like a good idea. Welcome to Scotland. Thank you, man. Trojan, what's up, man? I don't know what your home city is, but we're flying to Manchester first, and then we're flying to Norway. I'm doing good, aviation fan. Just having a little issue with my OBS today, where it keeps crashing for some reason. Other than that, I'm good. I'm hoping that OBS will stick around long enough for us to actually finish this flight. I'm also hoping, the biggest thing that, like, if OBS crashes, you know, alright, I can restart it. But if it stays crashed long enough, we're about to get fast. If we stay offline for a certain amount of time, YouTube will start splitting up the video into multiple videos, and that's the part that pisses me off. So like the very first section that we did, we were starting the aircraft and all the welcome and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably not even gonna put that video out because that's now its own video. And then when we came back, we were on the runway. And then it crashed again after takeoff, which again, I don't know if it's gonna split those up into multiple videos, or if I got OBS back up and running fast enough for it to put them together. I'm not sure. Sometimes if I can save it fast enough, then it'll mesh them together as one video. I mean, obviously a backup that I could do is just record. Just do a recording and then I could put them together, but you know, that's the whole reason of live streaming, so I don't do any video editing. What's up, Bishoy? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Yes, sir. Back with the ERJ. Do we get to eat on this flight? We're only gonna have light snacks because we're in a Embraer. I mean, when do you ever get fed on this kind of plane? Matter of fact, if OBS crashes again, we're jumping out that front door. I don't think it's not my internet. My internet's fine. It's OBS. OBS is crashing, not my internet. So if it was the internet, I would probably be off a lot longer. I'd have to like go in, like reset my modem and all kind of stuff. But it's an OBS issue. Starting to think maybe it's time to find something different for streaming. I mean, I could do Streamlabs, but that's also technically OBS. So I don't know if that have any of you guys ever had that issue where you've had OBS crash on you in the middle of a stream or Streamlabs crash on you? Definitely let me know. I'd love to know. Again, I really haven't had that many issues with OBS, honestly, but just today. So I don't know what's up. I even restarted my computer right before we started today's flight to make sure that I was fresh. And I don't know. Appreciate it, be sure. Yeah, I saw your comment right then and I responded to it. But yeah, man, the internet is crazy how fast you'll see a comment and respond to it. If you stream, your computer will blow up. I feel you. I remember back when I first started streaming on my laptop, on my MacBook Pro, I thought that thing was going to blow up. That thing was struggling. It was struggling for real. It was not built for that kind of thing. Evo, again, I think you might have been here yesterday. I do plan to do some more Train Simulator. Not today, but I'm glad that you like the Train Simulator content, and I'm gonna try to bring some more back here in the future. Slobs never crashes for you, but the recordings always come back corrupt. That's a big deal. That's a problem, man. Ryan Todd, long time no see, man. Good to see you. Alright, if you spam that, you're definitely gonna get muted, bro. I've already responded to you. I'll tell you my answer. If you ask one more time, I'm gonna mute you. But, so, I don't even know where to start now. Like, I feel like I'm so far behind now that the stream stopped and started back up. I'm like, what did I need to say today? We're in the ERJ E135 by X-Crafts, Logan Air 116. We were flying on VATSIM, but we disconnected because the stream basically crashed as soon as I got on the runway, and I needed to like sit on the runway a bit longer than I wanted, you know, ATC to allow me to. So I went ahead and disconnected from ATC, so we didn't have that issue. We'll land in Manchester. Still, things are still gonna go as planned, unless it starts crashing some more. We may have to cut it down to only doing one leg today. I really want to make it all the way to Norfolk today, but if it keeps crashing, we're only gonna do one leg, sadly. And no, it is nowhere near 4 p.m. for me. It's 11 a.m. for me, where I live. Again, we're also flying over True Earth, Great Britain. They have some amazing scenery out here, which it kills my frames, but it looks amazing when you fly over it. Yeah, I think Logan Air also flies Saabs too. And this is a real Logan Air flight as well. This is an actual real life Logan Air route. And the second flight, if we get to do it, is also going to be a Logan Air route as well. All right, coming up on 33,000. Yep. And again, this aircraft doesn't have any auto throttle, so we're going to try to adjust and find that sweet spot to keep from overspeeding as best as possible. But if it gets bad, I'm just going to go switch to the auto throttle and make it easy on ourselves. So we can pull the power back here. Another thing that was really interesting, when we took off, we lost our right engine. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know at all like why we lost that engine. Thankfully, I was able to get it back up and we can continue to our destination though. What up, HD? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Say hi. Hope you have a great day, man. The ortho, oh man, everything Orbix kills your, well, no, not everything, I'm sorry. Anything True Earth from Orbix is going to kill your storage for sure. It kills my frames and storage. But this is the exact reason why I have a 8 terabyte external hard drive. So I have plenty of space. And now that they've released the new Orbix Central, the new I guess app that they have to help you install things, it makes it a lot easier, because before I always had a really hard time trying to get it installed on my external hard drive instead of having it installed on my computer, because by default it wants to install on whatever hard drive your X-plane is on. But most people ain't got 300 gigabytes of space left on their main hard drive that X-plane is on. So I needed it to be on an external hard drive, and that was a headache getting it to work. And now that they've added Orbix Central, where by default it allows you to actually change the location that it's saved at, it makes it a lot easier to do that. I do the same thing for the True Earth areas in the US, like Washington and Oregon. Yeah, 8 terabytes. I knew I needed it because I also use it for all my ortho photos that I use to get ortho for XPI. So where are we flying over right now? What is this? Oh, this is Glasgow. Alright, so we're flying over Glasgow currently. That's probably the Glasgow airport. Oh, that's gorgeous. Like, oh, it just looks so good. You know. We may see some stutters as like X-plane is trying to load this new scenery out in the distance. We may see stutters and things like that. We should be good. And yeah, we're actually doing really good as far as managing our speed. We haven't gone over speed at all yet, so we're good there. Can't complain about that. And we're currently 18 minutes away. You should see the flight information on the top of your screen. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that out the window, man. What I personally need is I need a new solid state hard drive, like another. I have one right now. My computer is running off of a solid state hard drive and a regular hard drive. A solid state hard drive is what X-Plane, DCS, and iRacing are running on. And the crazy thing is, X-Plane is so massive, DCS is so massive, and iRacing is becoming so massive that those things are taking up like all of my hard drive space. Which I think I have a 500 gigabyte solid state hard drive right now. And then my hard drive itself is 1 terabyte, but that's filling up as well. And then I have an external, so I have 3 hard drives. I have my internal SSD, internal hard drive, and then I have my external hard drive. Yes, I do have contrails. Bishoy, what do you fly? Are you on P3D or something? I know you're in Australia. X-Plane does have some Australian scenery. We have most of it's freeware. I don't think we have any like really good payware scenery in Australia. I know that Orbix just released a lot of. Didn't they just release the entire island of Australia? And eventually that's going to come to X-Plane as well, because we know pretty much everything they've put out for P3D is going to eventually come to X-Plane. We talked about it yesterday about how is Microsoft Flight Simulator going to affect a lot of these third-party developers. Like, are they going to keep producing DLC and things for us? Like, are we still going to get new scenery? Like, is Orbix going to back out now that, you know, people are going to be moving to Microsoft Simulator? I'm just kind of curious about how that's all going to work. L Glams, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I guess what I thought. Yeah. I was in Orlando. I was at the Orlando Flight Sim Expo when they released the Australia V2, which looked amazing. I mean, I wasn't very excited because I'm going to explain. I was like, you know, it's on P3D. I don't care. But I was like, I know people who are flying on P3D are going to be extremely happy, especially if you live in Australia, which you do. So that's pretty cool. What we were excited about at the time, we were excited about, you know, Orbix coming to the U.S. We were excited about them releasing Washington at the time, Oregon. In the future, we were supposed to get California. A lot of new airports coming to X-Plane. The worst part, though, is that I just don't have enough money to buy all of the Orbix stuff. Like this, they have so. I don't know how you guys in P3D do it. There's so many add-ons. It's crazy. All right, let's go check on our flight here. We need to be at 20,000 at Lakey. All right, we're a little bit of a ways out from that. I'm gonna go ahead and just pre-select our altitude to 20,000 for now. There might be a VNAV in this plane. I don't know how to use it. I've never used it before, so I don't know. But we're gonna manually descend when we get ready. What is the best scenery for Europe? It definitely on X-Plane. It's definitely gonna be something Orbix related. So either London City. And I'm talking about airports, not like regions. Like what we're flying over right now is Great Britain, and Orbix has True Earth Great Britain for the whole thing. They have North, Central, and South. I have all 3 of them. I got them on sale a while back. But as far as regions, that's really good. That's what they got out there in Europe. But for X-Plane and for scenery, Their London City is freaking amazing. The new Leeds is really freaking good. That's in Great Britain as well. The what's it called? Lowy Innsbruck is really good. I actually don't have that one, but I know that's really good. Midlands, East Midlands, like it's a bunch of really good ones. That's the thing, again, we talked about this yesterday. I honestly don't believe Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to require a NASA computer. I think you're going to be, I believe, because this is kind of part of like the mission that they've said. They want to make Flight Simulator accessible for more people. They still want to cater to people like us. This is what they say. We'll see what comes out when it releases, but they still want to make a flight simulator that is good for the hardcore simmers like all of us who are flying on X-Plane and P3D right now. But they also want to make it more accessible to more people in the world, like the console people. In order to do that, you're going to have to, lower some quality somewhere, at least for the console version. So anyways, with that being said, I assume that people who don't have amazing PCs can also run Microsoft Flight Simulator at decent settings on a laptop or something like that as well. So I think you'll be fine. So I think a lot of people are worried about it because it looks so good. You're like, oh, I'm going to need like a really good computer. I mean, I could be proven wrong when it comes out and you're like, oh, you need a 1080 Ti or something like that. But I just don't believe it's going to be that hefty of a game. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be that heavy. Have I heard of the Milk Run? No, I have not heard of the Milk Run. I honestly don't do a lot of flighting in Australia. We did that Australian tour back on Infinite Flight a while back, and that was fun. I actually really enjoy flying in Australia. I don't do a lot of it in X-Plane because I don't have a lot of scenery out there. I think I have like Sydney and like that's but I don't know, there's just certain parts of the world you just don't really fly that much. There's nothing, not that I have anything against it. I probably should fly out there, and actually honestly I really should fly out there. We should take the Airbus like Jetstar or something and fly out there sometime soon. I'm gonna have to keep that. I'm gonna think about that. What? Mark Solomon, if you want to play in high detail offline with all scenery from the world, it's 2,000 terabytes. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's another thing we were talking about yesterday. We had a whole discussion. I had Captain Gio out here with me. Did a flight from Miami to Haiti. Definitely go back and check out that video if you want to hear more about what we were talking about flight sim. All right, let's go ahead and just send down 20,000 now. But we talked a lot about a lot of things you guys are asking about right now, like how much is it going to cost, what's the PC specs going to be, which is still, again, it's those are unknown things. Those are things that they haven't told us yet, and I don't think they even know yet. But I don't think it's going to be that heavy of a game, in my opinion. I'm going to descend pretty quickly here. Go about 2,500 feet per minute. Pull the power back. And we are... I don't know how far we are from there. Let's see. All right, Lakey's next. We are 26 miles away from it. I need to lose a lot of altitude, actually, so I'm going to slow down quite a bit. But I think the big thing is not really going to be space. I think the issue is going to be internet connection. Like if you live in an area where you can't get really good internet connection, I would be worried. Or if you just don't have good internet, or you don't have internet at all, I would be worried. I'm more concerned of internet and internet speed and all that kind of stuff rather than being concerned about the PC specs, at least at this moment right now. But either way, like my PC is just like, I mean, I can run X-Plane 11 like this right here, so I should be fine. I think anybody who's running a flight sim right now will be fine. But if your computer can't handle X-Plane 11 or FSX or P3D currently, then hopefully this will still be for you. How is it possible to run it on an Xbox? We'll see. We'll see. Definitely check out, you guys, definitely check out some of those videos that these guys have been putting out. A lot of content creators have been putting out videos about the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. A lot of new details there, so definitely check those out. And again, yesterday we did a video ourselves, talked about 3 hours about Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we talked about everything, man. Mostly about the future, man. Not so much about Microsoft Flight Simulator, because we know it's gonna look amazing. We know it's gonna look like, we know it's gonna be pretty jaw-dropping when we get it. But the question is all the unknowns that we don't know yet. You play on a Mac, Dennis? Yeah, man. That's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry, not Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm talking about X-Plane and P3D. It's probably really hard for you to play on a Mac. And that's coming from an Apple lover. Like, I'm Apple everything. I got an iPhone, I got a MacBook Pro, you know what I mean? I'm really hardcore, like, Apple everything. But I know that X-Plane 11 is something that you want to have on Windows. Even though it works. It will cost you a lot of money to upgrade that Mac to a system standard that will look good for X-Plane. You play Infinite Flight now? Cool, man, cool. And I agree, Bishoy. I don't want Microsoft Flight Simulator to be a game. I mentioned that in my first reaction video when I first found out it was coming out. And again, developers have confirmed themselves, saying, "Hey, this is not going to be a game. This is going to be a full simulator." So that's what they said. Again, I'm just quoting what they said. They said it's going to be a full simulator. So for me, it's kind of wiped it out. I'm like, all right, we're not going to worry about that anymore. Yes, I do have a 777. I have a 777, I have a 787, and I have a 747. I don't like any of them though, so I don't fly them. You're trying to start a 737 on X-Plane 11, it's complicated. Yeah, man, just check out some tutorials, bro. There's a lot of tutorials out there for X-Plane 11, how to start a lot of planes. If you're flying the default X-Plane 11 737, there's a tutorial for that. If you're flying the Zibo 737, there's a tutorial for that. So that's a great thing about X-Plane, and honestly the great thing about X-Plane and all the flight sim communities. There's tutorials to do pretty much anything that you can imagine that you would want to do to your game. I mean, your simulator. Bro, Alfie, I've been thinking about Greece. I have 2 amazing scenery right now for Greece, and I was like, you know what? I need to fly to Greece. Matter of fact, I might personally fly to Greece later on the day off stream, from like Italy or somewhere. Or France, I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna fly from, but I've been, again, I might, but tomorrow we're gonna be racing, so I don't think I have any more X-Plane streams planned for this week, so we're not gonna be able to do it this week. Probably should have done it today, but they also just released Athens, Fly Tampa, I think it was. They just released Athens, and it looks amazing too. So there's some good scenery coming out for Greece, and I think Fly Tampa is focusing on that area because they've already put out 3 different airports out there in the last few months. I think they're converting all their P3D scenery to that. Person someone hates. What's up, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, I've heard Australia has the crappiest internet. All right, man. Does Captain Cannon play on a Mac? I have no idea. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Alright, there's 20,000. We're leveling off. Let's check on our progress here. Alright, maybe just 16,000. Let's continue our descent. And back to vertical speed mode. Austin Drew, what's up, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Yep, that's true, Alfie. P3D does not do well with freeware. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know why people don't want to put stuff out for free. There's like hundreds of things being added to X-Plane 11 every day that's free, which is crazy. Like little airports, big airports, you know, airplanes, little plugins, all kind of stuff are always coming out on X-Plane 11. That's why I love X-Plane 11. And that's one of the things that I'm concerned about with Microsoft Flight Simulator is that, again, it comes from the, you know, I feel like Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to be that game that unites a lot of people who are X-Plane and FSX and P3D because it kind of meets in the middle. It's definitely way better than X-Plane. I'm sorry, it's way better than FSX and P3D, and it's gonna be better than X-Plane 11. So all of us are like, hey, let's go do this thing. You know what I mean? It's like, even though it's titled Microsoft Flight Simulator, and technically it will be in the same area, you know, range as FSX and P3D. In my eyes, I see it as a whole new game, because if it was like directly associated with FSX, like, hey, this is FSX V 2020, I wouldn't want it, because I honestly personally I'm not a fan of FSX, and I don't want anything to do with it. But since Microsoft Flight Simulator is kind of like, it's built on a small piece of it, and it's been completely redone, so. P3D is made by Lockheed Martin, but P3D is based off of FSX. So basically, P3D took FSX and added some extra stuff to it. So P3D in my eyes is still FSX. Basically, Lockheed Martin was like, instead of making our own simulator, let's just use FSX. So yeah, it even looks, I don't know. Sorry, I mean, maybe I'm a bit biased to P3D. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but still, I've seen it. It looks good. It can look good. It looks way better than FSX. Yes, I agree. Like, it's not the same, but they're still based on the same platform, basically. So, but anyways, the point is, the new Microsoft Flight Simulator will hopefully unite everyone. Let's get slowed down. We're about to come to 10,000 feet, right? Air New Zealand has a LHR to LAX route. Yeah, you'll find a lot of kind of interesting routes like that, all around, where you're like, huh, why does Air New Zealand, like Air France has a bunch of really like random routes like around the US, like where it's like just in between it, you know, it's not like all the way to France and then there, like, but I think it's mostly like just connections. Like they see a demand there and they have planes to do it, and you know, why not? Alright, after this, we should be descending down to 3,500 feet. Getting pretty close to Manchester. And if there's no ATC online, I might go ahead and jump on VATSIM. Yeah, I'll jump on. We'll go ahead and reconnect to VATSIM. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. Hopefully my flight plan, all that will still be filed. And we'll land on the VATSIM. Alright, there is ground control at Manchester, but that's it. No tower. Do I see myself becoming a commercial pilot? Yes, I do. Mockster04, what's up, man? You're flying to Doncaster Airport with TUI. Nice, man. Have a good flight. All right, let's go ahead and continue our descent down to 3,500 feet, and we'll get prepared in Manchester.
Looking 64 Alpha November, report you passing altitude.
1100, looking 64 Alpha November.
Looking 64 Alpha November, thank you. Climb now, flight level 19 today.
I remember when I first started flying
VATSIM,
and I was so American. I'm still so American, but I was so American that I didn't even know any of the like European airlines. So I would just fly American in like everywhere. Like I would just fly American, use American call signs anywhere I flew. I'd be in Paris, flying from like Paris to Bristol or something random, and I would still fly American Airlines because I didn't know any of the European airlines. Alright, let's go ahead and get the ATIS in Manchester, which is gonna be. Do they have an ATIS? I don't see an ATIS online. I see ground. I see clearance delivery. Yeah, no, that's weird. No ATIS? Is he out here though? Oh, there's an ATIS. It is okay. No, there's not. It's not online. All right. Oh well, that's okay. It's all good. I think somebody should do a comparison of how much people spend on flight simulators in a year. Not even a year. How about we just go with like in general? I think that's Manchester downtown over there. Alright, we're a little bit fast. I'm gonna put the speed brakes up. Like, it's somebody, like, yeah, somebody should do that. Like, if you buy P3D, right, for 60 bucks, that's how much it costs. And then, you know, you want all the add-ons because you want it to look like a video from your favorite streamer. You know what I mean? For example, because like usually if you watch a live stream, they have a ton of add-ons. Like me, I have a ton of add-ons to make it look even better than the default. And so you want your sim to look like your favorite P3D flight simmer, who has like, it looks freaking ultra realistic, 4K HD, all that kind of stuff, right? How much would it cost for you to get your sim to that level?
You see 31 Hotel November 10, left heading 300 degrees.
Left 300 degrees.
Alright, where's the airport? Alright, we're only a couple, about 1,000 feet above. Here's our airport here. Planning to land on runway 23 right. Let's go ahead and get that. I might already have it plugged in, honestly, but let me go ahead and check. Again, expecting runway 23 right. Alright, we need to have the localizer 1095. Alright, there's 3500. 1095 and nav 1. Yeah, think about it. How much would you pay?
Alpha November, clear to leave controlled airspace on tracks. Blown away, climbing flight level 19. Is there be a deconfliction?
Clear to leave,
And we're actually still on Scotland.
so
that's what we're hearing right now.
192, Logan 6 Alpha November.
You see 31 Hotel November 10, left 270 degrees.
Alright, off to Unicom. And the same for X-Plane. Like if you were to buy X-Plane for, again, same price, 60 bucks. 60 bucks. And then you want to buy all the toll lists and the flight factors and, you know, Zevo's not going to cost you anything, but the other third-party add-ons that you would want, plus all the scenery you may want, how much would that cost you in total? Alright. We're actually going to fly right over Manchester Airport for this approach. We'll stay at 3500 from here until we turn back final. We're actually going to do like a procedure approach type of thing here. Where is she? There's Manchester. That's the runway we're landing on right there as well. Just out of curiosity, who are the like P3D streamers? Because again, I don't watch or play P3D or pay attention to anything related to P3D or FSX, but like I know a few of the, you know, X-Plane streamers and stuff like that, but who streams P3D? Like who's the P3D guy? I got our nav 1 plugged in. Once we switch over to the ILS, then we can put in our CRS for final. We'll stay at 3500 right now. We'll be ready to go ahead and hit the approach mode. We do need our landing lights on. Oops, that's a strobe. And guys, we should have time to go ahead and make that second flight over to Norway. It could be a short hop, probably like 20 minutes. The flight simmer, Chewy, Matt Davey, Nico. My DME is we're here. But yeah, you're right, Alfie. To get P3 to the point you want it is a lot of money. From what I understand, that's one of the biggest reasons why I never went to P3D. One of the main reasons. But again, X-Plane 11 can also be expensive. It just depends on what you put into it. But and you can get X-Plane for 60 and get Zebo for free and be set if you want. But if you want to add scenery, obviously you could do Ortho 4XP for free and basically get Ortho scenery anywhere in the world for 100% free. Only thing it's going to cost you is storage space. So if you don't have storage, you may have to buy a decent size external hard drive. But you have to do the same thing on P3D, I'm sure, for all their scenery. Danish gamers, good to see you, man. Welcome back. But I wonder though, like, think about it, like, maybe what if like next year when Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out and like it's not as good as you think it's supposed to be, and so all of us still stick with, like, you know, for all you guys who fly P3D, you're like, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator is good, but it's not good enough to make me like permanently switch to Microsoft 2020. And so you still, you know, I mean, you still fly P3D, and then people for X-Plane, they'll still do X-Plane if the new Microsoft Flight Simulator is not any good. But I think it's kind of funny. Because then there'll be the whole debate, you know, what's better versus, you know, right now it's just X-Plane versus P3D. Now you have X-Plane versus P3D versus MS 2020 or whatever you want to call it. So I think that'd be pretty funny. And another thing we talked about yesterday is that a lot of those really big developers that P3D has and FSX have going to the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, the thing that worries me is I know how much those freaking things, like, Bishoy, tell me how much does it cost if you want this, how much is the 787 by Quality Wings, or how much is one of the FS Labs airliners, how much do those things run you? I mean, I personally don't know, but I'm just curious, like, how much would it cost if I were to get P3D right now and I wanted to have the 737, how much would that cost for that one add-on? I've hit approach mode. I think the localizer has, actually I need to switch the ILS, there we go. And then what is our final approach course? It's gonna be 232. Wow, we're wide. Jeez, we're gonna be high. So I'm probably gonna have to just, yeah. 32. We'll be high. Right, I'm gonna disconnect. Kill the music, and let's focus on landing this plane. And hopefully we'll get down on the ground, because that little vector that the flight plan sent us on sent me way the heck out of the way. And we're gonna have a short approach now because of it. So I'm trying to find my freaking browser so I can turn the music off. Here it is. Here we go. All right, here we go. Flaps down. All right, where's the airport? For whatever reason, my ILS. Oh, it's on ILS 2. That's why. There it is. Okay. Where are you? Okay, I see the airport. I have visual. Alright, we're on flaps 1. The 717 is $60. All right. The 777 is just below $100, but with the expansion is bit more. Well, ours is similar. Our new 767 and 737, 767, 757, things like that. Those are pretty expensive. Like now, they used to not be, but now they're very expensive. I'm gonna go gear down. I got stereo cockpit. We'll continue that conversation on the second leg. Gear is down. We're on final runway 23 right, adding some more flaps.
1,000.
Welcome back, V1 Venza. A little bit of power, a little slow. Welcome back, Captain Geo, right in time for the landing. It'd be so funny if YouTube had like a notification bell to tell you when specific things happen in games, especially like in the flight simulator type games where like most of it's like really nothing's going on, honestly. Like there's nothing going on. And then like all I want to do is see the landing. Well, boom, you got a freaking notification let you know, hey, Blue is landing. Go look at his live stream. That'd be kind of cool. But then people will probably never stay. And we're a bit high. Making sure that my spoilers run up. Alright, runway is clear.
Minimums.
100. 50.
Forgot to tell you to put in your guesses for landing rate. And retard.
10.
And we're down. Versus green, we'll take this high-speed exit. 60 knots. Welcome to Manchester, my friends. What up, Thomas Cat? Welcome to the stream. What am I using for my flight details? I'm using Project Fly. Project Fly has some streamer tools, which is very, very helpful. It's details that you can always get from Project Fly at any time if you're signed up. It's free, completely free, but I recommend giving a little donation to them because they are trying to keep it alive. I believe ground is online, so I'm gonna hit stop right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to them really quickly, and we'll get our taxi clearance to the ramp. Oh, there he goes, 12185. By the way, guys, did it pop up anything when I landed? Like, or did it tell you what the landing rate was? I was trying to set up the landing rate game thing that they have. 128. Did I say 85? 12185. That's what it is. Here it is. Switch. Manchester ground, Logan 116, clear runway 23 right, looking to go parking.
Logan 116, Manchester ground, hello, welcome Manchester. Do you have any gate preferences?
You can send me to stand 50, sounds good, Logan 116. Might just took off.
Stand 50, confirm? Logan 116.
Yes, Logan 116.
Confirm. Please stand 50.
Roger, stand 50 for Logan 116.
Logan 116, Roger. Taxi stand 50 via Bravo, right on Delta, Kilo, Golf, stand 50.
What did he say? Bravo what? Let me my chart up real quick. Clear to stand 50 via Bravo, Delta, Juliet, Golf 1, Logan 116. Landing lights off, taxi lights stay on, strobe lights come off.
Logan 116 negative, sir. Taxi Bravo, Kilo, Juliet, Golf, stand 50.
That's Bravo, Kilo, Golf, stand 50. Logan 116. I'm trying. I can barely hear what he's saying, so I can't say that excuse. Hopefully in a few weeks when they come out with the new codec. So I think he just texted it to me. It sounds like. Bravo, Kilo, Juliet, Golf. That's what I actually thought he said, but I thought I was wrong. So Bravo. Hold on. What? Gotta read it. Bravo, Kilo, Juliet, Golf. Bravo, Kilo, Juliet, Golf. Confirm. Logan 116. Sorry about that. It's hard to hear you.
Logan 166 will be correct.
I do make notes. Well, not this time, because I've actually done this. I've landed here before for the exact same stand, so I kind of knew where I was going, but he gave me a slightly different route. And I just couldn't hear what he said. But I usually take notes, especially for readback and for taxi, because sometimes they give you some crazy stuff. But when we did our readback earlier, which you probably didn't see because OBS crashed, but I did have notes for that. It also helps to actually see the chart while they're reading it to you. And thank you, Magali. I just saw that you posted that. I didn't see that earlier. I was looking elsewhere. But again, guys, welcome to Manchester. We're gonna try to make one more leg here. We'll park here at stand 50, and then I guess we'll watch that replay pretty quickly, and we'll load back up into this same aircraft and do a short hop over to Norwich, which I've actually never been to, so that's a brand new location for me. And here we are. AutoGate should be working on this gate. Guys out here just standing around ready to service the aircraft. And stop. All the passengers was like, ugh. Okay, we'll shut the engines off. We could do the API stuff. I ain't worried about that. We're not gonna worry about that. It's gonna shut them off. It's gonna kill it. We're gonna reload it in anyways. Beacon light can come off. And what was my actual landing rate? So you guys said it didn't pop up. I think something went wrong with it because it didn't show up for me either. Usually, at least on my end, I would see what my landing rate was, and it didn't actually register anything. Which is weird. I think it has something to do with earlier when we had those issues. So we'll try it again for the second flight. But I went back because I talked about it yesterday about trying to get those flight details back up there for you guys, and try to get the landing rate calculator, whatever you guys call it, wherever you can like guess the landing rate and then somebody wins whoever gets closest to it. Been trying to get that working, and this is my first stream having it back on, so we'll see if the next leg, if we can get it going. So we're going to disconnect from VATSIM so that we can watch the replay very quickly, and then we'll continue to our second leg. So I already had that flight plan created. I just got to file it, and we'll take off from the same gate. Hopefully OBS will not give me any issues through that whole process. That's too far, probably. That's not bad. Tokyo drifting. You know how it is when I get on the ground. I turn into a race car driver. Let's speed up. I don't know, from my point of view, it looked like a pretty decent touchdown, but we'll see how it actually looks here on the third person. A little bit of a bounce, but I really like how you can really see the height, the shocks really come into play there. Let's watch it from here. Yeah, a little bit of a bounce there. Alright, here it is. I think it's trying to load all this stuff in the background. Yeah, it is. So it's getting really choppy for me. Let me zoom out. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of a bounce came in, I guess a little bit too hard, a little too fast. One of those. Not bad. It could have been worse. Ooh, that reverse would sound like good. One more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. I gotta see it again. From this side. All right, that's a bet. All right, so let's go ahead and get that next flight readied up. I already have it saved in SimBrief, so I'm gonna load it up here. Next flight's gonna be Manchester to Echo Golf Sierra Hotel. We flying Embraer E135 again. I'm gonna analyze that route. There's gonna be no departure and no arrival. We'll see if they allow us to keep that same flight plan. We may get changed when we go talk to clearance delivery. I know, I just barely made that vacating point. I saw it coming up and I hit the brakes. Like, I was like, I'm making this point. I'm not turning. I'm not going any farther than this. Pretty much kind of forced the issue. That's what we held short there for a while, waiting for them. But I'm gonna get this set up. All right, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and file this new flight plan. Pre-file. We'll still be Logan 116. And this time we'll be cruising at 23,000 feet. All right, that is filed. And it looks like East Midlands approach is online now. I don't know if we're gonna need to talk to them or not. Maybe all right. Hugh Simpson, I honestly don't know what the landing rate was. It didn't work. I don't know why. Something bugged out on my Project Fly and I didn't tell him what the landing rate was. Speaking of that, thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna go ahead and get that next flight set to dispatch. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go do this. And I'm just gonna reload the plane. We'll start over again. And hopefully X-Plane or OBS won't give me no problems while doing this, and start a new flight. I know I can just turn around the plane, but I just don't trust X-Plane, to be honest with you, to do multiple legs in an airliner. Like, I'll do it all day in a general aviation plane. Like, I'll, you know, land and then turn the engines off, redo all the FMS and all that crap. But I don't know. I've had problems in the past where, like, it would bog down my system and all kind of stuff like that. So I just usually, if I'm gonna do multiple flights, I'll completely reload the aircraft, just to be sure. I've already had enough problems today in today's live stream. I don't want to have another. I do anything I can to keep that from happening. I'm also streaming, so my computer's under a lot of stress right now. Alright, let me get my Navigraph set up. Flights. New flight. We got a short runway in Norwich. Short-ish. Yeah, it's not that short actually. Just the chart looks kind of small. Alright, we're back. Oh no. Oh no, it loaded me at the other airport. No wonder it took so long. Why didn't y'all tell me I freaking was trying to load into the airport we just took off from? Oh, that's funny. Here we go again. I hope that doesn't crash my X-Plane. Oh, that's funny. Do I still stream Infinite Flight when I'm on standby at airports? I haven't since that one time, no. Thankfully, I haven't needed to. Well, not need to, but the time that I did is because I was about to stay overnight at the airport while waiting for my next flight, because I was flying standby and all the flights were full. So I had nothing else to do. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do, you know, Infinite Flight, and a few of you guys joined me, that was a lot of fun. Definitely made the time go a whole lot faster that night. So it was really nice. Because those nights, whenever you have to stay at night at the airport, they get really frustrating, you know, because like, especially if you're trying to go home, because you're just like, you're ready to go home, you're tired. So it was nice. But I haven't done that since then. Alright, so we'll most likely get runway 27. I'm gonna get that chart ready. It's gonna be the NDB ILS. We'll do that, I guess. Unless you guys know of anything better. Yeah, we'll do that. Be no star, no departure. Ethan, what's up, man? Welcome back. Long time no see, buddy. Mr. Cactus, new to the channel. Well, welcome, my good man. Glad you chose to stop by. X-Plane is now using 89% of my X-Plane CPU right now. Okay, now it's 58. Now it's 87. Now it's 76. Now it's 67. Hey, the biggest push for X-Plane is whenever it's first loading up. That's the biggest drain right there in your system. Like sometimes I'm surprised that I'm able to even start X-Plane up while streaming at the same time. Are Twitch messages not loading? They should be. Oh snap, are they not? I just saw there's been a bunch of comments from Twitch and I don't remember seeing any of those. What is up with that? We are live on Twitch though. Huh, what's going on with that? Sorry about that, guys, on Twitch. Twitch family. That's really weird. My music stopped too. I'm gonna click on a really random playlist because I don't know what I want to hear. So try whatever this is. Wait, what is this? Sound effects, airborne travel. Is it all just sound effects? Yeah, this is all just sound effects. This whole playlist. I need to save this because I might need this someday. How do I save this whole thing? Alright, Gamer Infinite Fly. Yeah, I am not getting Twitch messages on my screen. They're coming through on Twitch, but they're not coming through my restream. I'm gonna restart that and maybe it'll fix it. We'll see. Alright, Gamer Infinite Fly, send me another test starting now. Sanjo Formula 1, I just saw yours. If you're still here, sorry man, I didn't see all the Twitch people's comments for some reason. Those weren't coming up earlier. Alright, this is where we're supposed to be. Back in Manchester. Alright, let's get going. Alright, GPU, open the door, load passengers, remove the remove before flights, and that's all we need for now. We'll hop into the cockpit, get this baby started. Also need to get onto VATSIM again. I'm gonna connect here with our new flight plan and get our clearance. For a second, I forgot what plane I was flying. And we're connected. Alright, beautiful. Alright, battery's on. GPU is available. We'll pump that power in there. And we'll get the APU started. Yeah, I'm not getting Twitch messages. I just saw Nightsy's comment too when we were on the subject about how much P3D costs. He said P3D is $60 and then the 737 is $80, which, I mean, you could do the same thing on our side. The A320 by Flight Factor is like, what, $80. Alright, APU's on. We turn the APU bleed on. And PAC's gonna come on. Avionics gonna come on. And we don't need GPU anymore. There's really no point of me putting a GPU on, honestly. Alright.
86 Alpha back to taxi following point Juliet 1 runway 23 right via Delta Kilo Juliet.
You see why I have a hard time understanding that guy?
Delta Kilo Juliet runway 23 right followed by Juliet 1 runway 26 Alpha 6.
Alright, overhead's good. Let's go down to the FMS. Let me turn them down because we don't need to talk to them right now. FS Labs is expensive because it was made as a university project, huh? Did not know that. Alright, initialize FMS, back to MCDU, departure. Can I reset this? Kind of one of the reasons that I want to restart the plane completely. I think if I hit like delete. I did it before. I pressed some button, hit like delete or something, and it completely wiped out everything. I was so pissed because I was like in the middle of doing a flight plan. Bro, let's check on field too before we get too far. Hour 42, that's plenty. Soon.
Speedbird 2174, request taxi to runway 23 right.
So you can hear him perfectly. I can hear him. It just sounds so fuzzy. It's just hard for me to understand him. Alright, we're at EGCC. And I guess we're gonna kind of expect runway 23 right. We came in on.
Taxi to runway 23 via Golf Juliet.
No sit, no transition, and let's go ahead and get our clearance in case they give us a completely different routing.
Speed 65 Alpha back to 1 taxiway Juliet, give way passing aircraft, Lipebar 2174.
And clearance is going to be on a different frequency. If you're still online, clearance is on 1217.
Confirm the 5365 Alpha 6.
65, what does that say?
Manchester delivery Logan 116 IFR to Norwich.
Logan 116 Manchester delivery, good afternoon. Can you tell me your aircraft type and span number, please?
I'm not used to that. We don't do that in the US. Embraer E135, Stan 50. I'm so not used to I don't know.
Logan 116, I'm afraid your routing to Norwich is invalid. One moment. Can you accept a routing of Sonex Lima 975 Deadz Eyz, then as filed?
Raj, I can accept the Sonic Lima 5 for Logan 116. Did you say Sonic or Somber? I had a feeling that was going to happen. Our flight plan wasn't good, so he's going to give us a new one. And he's actually going to give us a SID. Which I prefer.
For delivery, a very good evening from EG100 Kilo System 9 Airbus A320, requesting an IFR clearance to Milan.
Sonic's Lima 975.
EG100 Kilo X-ray Manchester delivery, good afternoon.
Thank you, Bishoy, for
I'm afraid your flight route
translating.
is invalid. Can you accept a Samba November 859er Honolulu, then as filed?
Standby for EG100 Kilo X-ray.
I'm looking at my charts too, trying to find out what the heck that even is. He told him something similar, but a little bit different.
EG100 Kilo X-ray is ready for readback, but can you second the standard instruments of departure, please?
EG100 Kilo X-ray, your new routing should be Samba November 859er Honolulu, then as filed.
My question is, where is the 859er
Okay,
part?
That's EG100 Kilo X-ray.
EG100 Kilo X-ray, in that case, I shall give you clearance now. You're cleared to Milano via Samba 1 Romeo departure. runway 23 right, squawk 7356, QNH 1020, information November.
Clear to Milano via the standard 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 0356, QNH 1020, and information November on board. Easy 1 Q X-ray.
Easy 19 Kilo X-ray, squawk 7356.
Confirm 0356, easy 1 Q X-ray.
7356.
Okay, sorry, 7356, easy 1 Q X-ray.
Was he waiting for me?
19 Kilo X-ray, no problem, and correct. Contact ground 121.85 when fully ready. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I have Samba and I have Sonic.
Good evening, from me, Joanna Taxi.
So if we do 23 right and Samba. I was on one page. Samba 1, if you do Sonic 1 Romeo, it doesn't give me any other options for any of the other stuff. We check, make sure he didn't DM me already. Did he say, let me check with him. Manchester delivery, Logan 116. Did you say Samba or Sonics?
Logan 116. Thank you for that. Your flight plan has been updated. And can you accept the flight level of either 220 or 240?
240 is good for Logan 116.
Like a 116, you're cleared to Norwich on the Sonics 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 7363, QNH 1020, information November. Your new flight level is 240.
Got it. Logan 116, clear to Norwich via the Sonics 1 departure, flight level 240. The squawk's gonna be 7363, Logan 116.
Logan 116, correct. Contact ground 121.85 when fully ready. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for contact ground, Logan 116. Alright, cool. Let me go in and redo my flight plan. With that new information. Nah, Magali, you're good, bro. You don't sound bossy at all. And I do already know that. Oh, I see it now. Okay, I understand what he's saying now. I understand now. So he was saying the Sonics 1 departure, Lima 975 transition. Gotcha. All right, that's the part I was misunderstanding. I was like, what the heck is Lima 975? But it was an airway that he was telling me to transition to. So that sounds good to me. All right, let me redo a few things, guys. Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. Go Golf Sierra Hotel. The new flight plan is in there. We're going to 240. And it'll be at like Mach point 8. We'll be there in like 20 minutes. Be quick. It's gonna be a quick flight. All right, let's put that in here now. So Sony 1, this is the one we want at the bottom. thought he said Samba because he told the other guy Samba, and I didn't understand what he said. The transition is no transition because the transition is the actual waypoint itself. And then we can come out of this, and we'll go to route now, and airways. And airway is gonna be neither of those. Let's go to route first. I'm looking for S Sonics. Save. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'm sorry. What am I doing? 3-3. We need to go to 24. Delete. 2, 4. 0. Save. Airway. There she is. L975. Kind of confusing because there's 2 of them. I don't know which one I need. I'm just gonna click on this one and see what happens. Yeah, we need to go to Desig next. So select that airway. And then after that, we have the L603, so another airway. Select. That's going to go to Mammal. Select. After that, Opbed. That's going to be a fix. OT. BED. So funny. I said that I was going to try not to do a 3-hour stream, and look what happened. Save. And then Yankees 70. Freaking Europe and all these freaking airways, man. I'm gonna click on that one. I don't know which one it is. Supul, so it's not this one. Let's go back. Where is it? Yankee 70. Supul. I don't see Supul as an option. Oh, there it is. How did I miss that last time? Select. And that's our last waypoint. And we don't have any, we don't have a star going into Norwich, so let's see. Route is good. I'm gonna do arrival and runway. Oh wait. We're not going to Manchester. We're going to Echo Golf Sierra Hotel. And then the runway is gonna be, I think, 27. If it changes, we'll change it. It'll be no approach or in transition because we're not doing any. Wait, there is approach transition. ILS 27, Norwich 1. All right, there it is. So hopefully that goes through like I wanted to. Payload for this flight is 3392. Heavier for some reason than last time. Alright, so change my trim to 6 up. Hopefully we don't lose the engine on takeoff today or this leg. And that's good. We're good to go. He told us to switch to ground whenever we're done, so I think that's 1218 to switch it over.
FrenchyGuy, say again. Taxi stand 1-1. Via Bravo, Juliet Bravo.
Execute.
Stand 1-1 again. Stand 1-1.
These guys really go through it on ATC, man. They really do deal with a lot of nonsense. I know it. Alright, what was that squawk they gave me?
Stand 1-1 via Bravo, Juliet Bravo.
Alright, we're ready to go. Alright, let's go ahead and request push and start from stand 50. We'll go ahead and get rid of all this extra stuff around us. Ooh, the sun's setting. This is going to be fun. This is gonna be fun. We've been out here all freaking day, haven't we? Alright, menu. Let's get rid of the door. Cones. GPU. I don't know what... actually, we'll be probably turning to our right. I do know which way we're going. Yeah, it'd be right. Nose to the right. So, go ahead and let our crew know we gotta go that way.
Shuttle 2 Papa, can we make a left here onto Juliet Fox
Ground
and
to
take
cockpit.
stand
Please
42?
show me where you want to go.
Please show me where you want to go.
Shuttle 2 Papa, roger, stand 2 via Juliet Fox. Stand 42 via Juliet Fox, Shuttle 2 Papa, thanks.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Let's see. We're gonna, okay. Manchester ground, Logan 116. We're at stand 50. Ready for push and start with November.
Logan 116 and 50 confirm.
I don't know what he just said. Please repeat that one more time for Logan 116.
Logan 116, confirm your stand number.
I did not tell him. Logan 116, we're at stand 50, Embraer 135. What's up, Captain Sign? Good to see you.
Logan 116 stand 50.
Okay,
Position
all doors and hatches are
33.
closed. Ready to connect.
Push start approved, Logan 116. What up, Lloyd Smith?
Manchester ground, good afternoon. Is the 100 kilo X-ray stand 9er, QH1020.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
You see 100 kilo X-ray. Hello, Manchester ground. Stand number 9, push and start approved, freestyle.
Push start approved, stand 9er, is the 100 kilo X-ray.
How long is the runway? It's like 6,000 feet. Yeah, it's 6,040 feet and 1,800 meters. And elevation is 117. Get some lights in here. It's one thing I do like about flying in Europe, at my time, like at my stream time, is that if I stream like now, it starts to get dark out here. Like I actually could do like really cool sunset flight. Did he say to do set parking brake yet? He waiting for me? Yeah, he's waiting for me. Beautiful sunset out there. Oh, I'm looking forward to this flight. The sun's probably gonna be down by the time we actually land, so it's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, I talked about it, I don't know what, maybe a week or two ago, probably a week ago, about wanting to fly.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Fly more often in Europe. There's a lot of really interesting differences, you know. We're trying to pack off so we can get the engine started. A lot of interesting differences. It's a weird line happening there. Nope, the lights are coming on. I agree. If you ever want to learn how to, like, you know, do pretty much anything on X-Plane with ATC, whatever, there's a lot of tutorials online on how to learn how to do those things. Tutorials definitely helped me with a lot of the stuff that I do now. All right, starting engine number 2. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beacon light needs to be on as well. Logo light since it's dark. Oh yeah, she's starting up. She's firing up. I'll tell you, man, this guy right here is the hardest working guy in flight sim. That's the hardest working guy in flight sim right there. He's pushing everybody's truck. I mean everybody's planes. All right, starting engine number 1. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Oh, that turns on automatically. I didn't know that. All right, AP lead coming off. Leads 1 and 2 coming on. Packs 1 and 2 coming on. Windshield heat is already on. Hydraulics are coming on. Goodbye. Emergency lights need to be armed. Should have done that a while ago. Everything else looks good on the overhead. I just got a message about something.
Tow is disconnected. A bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left.
Oh,
We'll see you
somebody's
next
waiting for
time
me.
and have a safe flight.
Okay, we gotta go. Flaps down.
Tower easy one, you actually very back.
Station calling Coolman.
Easy one on our relaxing.
Is the 1 and kilo X-ray are ready for departure from Hotel 1, runway 23
Yeah,
right.
that KLM plane is waiting for me to taxi. I'm just waiting to get a key in.
Say again?
What up, Alan? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Standing
This guy is taking so long on radio. Manchester, ground Logan. Crap.
Is the 1 kilo X-ray, thank you. Taxi Foxtrot, left on kilo hold Juliet 4.
Actually, Foxtrot, left on kilo and all Juliet 4, easy one, like that.
I am on taxiway G, yeah. Logan, 116, we're on taxiway G, ready to taxi with November. Just say Gulf.
Logan 116, traffic on hotel passing. I don't know what it's doing, I don't have contact with him. Just hold before him, okay?
Roger, holding position, Logan 116. I know, Bishoy, I know. I don't even know why I said G, just came out. I meant to say Gulf, and I corrected myself as soon as I released the button. IFNG, what's up, man? Good to see you. Speaking of G's. IFNG's in the house. Alright, we're waiting for him. We'll get our taxi clearance, because apparently this guy is not talking to comms.
Logan 116, are we ready from Hotel 1, runway 23 right?
Hotel 1 to 23 right. Logan 116.
Are you ready for departure from Hotel 1, runway 23 right, Logan?
Oh, that's what he said. Roger, we are ready from Hotel 1 for departure on 23 right, Logan 116.
Logan 116, taxi Hotel 2, Hotel, hold, runway 23 right.
Taxiing to Hotel 2, Old Short Hotel, Logan 116.
Logan 116, I say again, taxi Hotel, hold, Hotel 1, runway 23 right.
Taxi Hotel 2, Hotel Hold 23 right, Logan 116. Oh my god, why is it so, it's frustrating. Why is it so hard for us to communicate? I know what I need to do. He told me to take Hotel 2 to freaking Hotel 1, Hold Short Hotel 1 at 23 right. That's what he said, right? Let's see. He just texted me. Yes, holding point Hotel 1 via hotel. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at.
Easy 1 kilo X-ray, taxi Juliet, hold Hotel 1, runway 23 right, next right.
So using hold 1. This is where we're at, right? This is Hotel 1, Hotel. Yeah, we're here. Alright, we should be getting clearance next up.
Logan 116, contact Tower, frequency 11862. Yes.
11862, Logan 116. I didn't know Tower was online. 118. Manchester Tower, Logan 116. We're holding short 23 right at Hotel 1. Ready to go.
Logan 116, Manchester Tower. Hello, can you confirm you can depart from Hotel 1?
Yes, I'm at Hotel 1. Ground gave me Hotel 1 for departure for 23 right.
Logan 116, just let me know if you can make, if you can depart from Hotel 1 because it's not a full length. I'm not sure why ground gave you that.
Yes, I can confirm that's plenty of runway for us to take off on Hotel 1, Logan 116.
Logan 116, fantastic then. Via Hotel 1, runway 23 right, takeoff subsequent 29737 knots.
Clear takeoff from way 23 right at Hotel 1, Logan 116, thank you. Alright, let's go. Lost in translation today. I like the sunset happening right now. I'm pretty excited about this sunset departure right ahead of Easy Jet out here. Now, he already gave us our clearance, so we don't need to stop for any reason. And then we'll continue on our departure. Alright, both engines are in the green this time. And we're rolling.
Easy 192 X-ray, can you confirm you can depart Hotel 1? That's nearly half of the runway, so just let me know if you can do that.
Oh yeah, plenty of runway, baby. Plenty of runway. Alright, vertical speed. Yaw damper.
Give me a second for Easy 192 X-ray.
Is there departure? Is departure on now?
Easy 192 X-ray, you are currently at Hotel 1 and I just want to know if you can depart
departure is
from
online.
that holding point. Is that enough runway for you?
Bring that nose down. Bring that nose down.
Logan
Right.
116, Charlie.
Oops. Logan 116 now squawking Charlie. Sorry about that.
No
Completely forgot.
problem. Contact Manchester radar 118.575.
11856. Goodbye. I'm going on autopilot because I can't do that.
Negative, it's the 118.575.
11857. Thank you. Goodbye.
And if you want that to actually let me know if you can do Hotel 1.
Giovanni just texted me. This is why I don't fly overseas. Oh, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Alright. Manchester departure. Logan 116. We are passing 3,200. Hopefully that was the right frequency. Let me go double check. Oh crap, I think we got the wrong frequency. That's sunset though. He said 11857, right? That's what I thought he said. Alright, pause, guys.
Logan 116, Manchester radar radio check. Logan 116, Manchester radar radio check. Logan 116, roger. Can you confirm what departure you're on? Logan 116, roger. Route direct Sonics. Climb flight level 190. No problem.
Manchester radar, very good evening from the 100 kilo X-ray, passing 3,550.
Easy 19 kilo X-ray, Manchester radar, roger. Climb now flight level 70.
Climb now, flight level 70 is 100 kilo X-ray.
Okay, 116, read direct, Desik, and Unicom now 122.8, goodbye. Direct, Desik, Delta Echo Sierra India Golf. United North. Easy 190 kilo X-ray, climb flight level 190, and 1 Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
United 197, Calvin ground pass message.
Ground EGH4, Pakistan, flight 2 lane for push control.
Easy 8 for Lima Papa, stand 52, push start approved face west.
Snapping straight and right.
European ground, good evening, Alpha 017.
Aztec 017, Gatwick ground, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Aztec 017 with information Tango, Boeing 737-800, stand number 16, request clearance to Innsbruck.
Aztec 017, you're cleared to Innsbruck, Aztec 2 X-ray departure, runway 26 left, squawk 1145.
Departure, Aztec 2 X-ray departure, runway 26 left and squawk 1145,
Aztec 017, read back correct.
Alright guys, I am back. Sorry about that. This is what I'm usually done streaming by now, so this is not usually a problem. So first of all, we're going in the wrong direction. Thank you guys though for your compliments on me multitasking, because I was trying very hard to multitask and talk to ATC through text, talk to my wife through voice, and actually fly the plane. But at the moment we're actually flying in the wrong direction. Yeah. I think the old flight plan is still there.
Okay, 017, ready for start up and push the extent 16.
Aztec 017, stand 16, push and start approved, face west.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly direct to one of these waypoints over here, Mammal. And that should turn us to the right. Because we were actually flying the reverse of our old flight plan. I think I picked the waypoint that was on there, and it flew us that way. So, but ATC did hand us off to. That's loud. ATC did hand us off to Unicom while I was on the phone, so I switched over to 1228. But we're still hearing ATC for some reason. Not sure why. And we're over speeding. That's why the aircraft is going like this. The FAA of Blue Gang. Yeah, my wife is the FAA. That's funny. I am in the USA. What are you talking about? I mean, I live in the USA. Alright, it's okay. Yeah, chill out. Chill out.
High speed.
I decided to go crazy while I'm here. Yeah, whenever, that's the thing, you do not want to overspeed in this plane, or it does this right here. It just goes nuts. So I'm trying to get this thing back to level at 22,000 feet.
We got to know both Alpha River, but if you want to open, I believe.
I'll go vertical speed mode.
Golf Alpha November, ground, welcome back. Taxi to the General Aviation ramp via Juliet and Taxi.
No, again, they weren't discontinuities. It's just because I loaded the aircraft in a second time, and it didn't delete my old flight plan. It didn't delete my old flight plan, and basically the new flight plan we created on top of the old flight plan. So it had some of the waypoints from my old flight plan as well as the waypoints from my new flight plan. And the aircraft, I was on the phone and not really paying attention, was actually flying north instead of east, because we're trying to go east right now. That's where we're supposed to be heading. And I was like, huh, I can see the sunset. The sunset's in the west, and that's off my left wing. And it should not be off my left wing. So there we go. Alright, now we're level 22,000, which is what we were filed. And again, I don't know why I'm hearing approach from somewhere. But
via Kappa Alpha November.
That's going to extend our flight just a little bit, but we're just going to continue from here.
Alpha November, sorry. Will you be 8 William Papa?
Pilots' phones are not off while they're flying. They use their phones.
Speed bear tree on fire, make sure areas are used for takeoff.
Last caller, readability 2x5, please check your mic and try again.
But yeah, that was crazy. Like, she called right after I took off, and I was like, crap, I'm already freaking moved. Like, I can't pause. I'm talking to ATC. I'm like, I'd rather deal with VATSIM being upset at me rather than my wife being upset at me.
Aztec 017, ready to taxi.
Aztec 0.
No, we're good. We got our clearance. We got switched.
Hello.
He was trying to call me. I couldn't talk to him, but I went ahead, jumped to text, and sent him what I need to send him, and he gave me a direct to a certain waypoint, cleared me up to 19,000 feet, and then after that he directed me again, and then cleared me up. Actually, he didn't. He just gave me Unicom, so now we're at 22,000. Lucas, what's up, man? Good to see you. Does it use the same FMC as the E170 and 190? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I don't have the 170 and 190. I don't know anything about those. But this plane is a really good plane. I personally, when I usually fly these Embraers, I usually fly the business jet variant, which is the Legacy 650, which is basically just a corporate version of the Embraer E135.
You copy?
All stations, Gatwick ground is closing. Contact Gatwick Tower 124.225. Safe flights. Yeah, have a good session.
I need to fly in Oceania. Where is that? Like, what's considered Oceania? I don't know what it is. But yeah, somebody else was commenting also on how great the freaking everything out there looks. I love flying, like, uh-oh, what is that button I'm pressing? Okay, I don't know, it was beeping when I pressed the button. I love flying like at this time of day when the sun's setting. You get to see the lights on the ground. Like, it looks really cool. Flying Dutchman, man, welcome back, buddy. Did I miss anything else while I was gone? Rest, what's up, man? I just saw that comment. Mike Hun, yes, I am excited for the new flight simulator. Laz Mix, welcome as well. Anybody on Twitch talking? Because for some reason my Twitch chat has not been working today. Mortal Gamer, he's gone now, by the way. I feel so bad. He said all this stuff on Twitch, and I didn't reply to him not once. And he's like, bye. Oh well. Lost supporter. Skip Skirt later. I also asked something on Twitch asking about how do I do my flight plans. I usually use a mixture of SimBrief and SkyVector. Usually it's mostly SimBrief, and then I just paste it on the SkyVector and just have it there. But that's usually what I do right now. But right now I'm also going through, you know, real world flight training and stuff, so I'm gonna learn how they do it for real. It might be the same, but and hopefully I'll be able to bring it over to the simulator and do a bit better flight planning. Alright, got it. Ali Boz, what's up, man? Welcome back. Trap Geeks, good morning from Vietnam. Alright, so how long do we have now that I've made a really big detour? We're 14 minutes out, so not too far out. We're actually about to pass a KLM that flew from, I don't know why he's over here. Oh, I know why. There's a KLM 747 about to fly by. He's going to Princess Juliana from Amsterdam. Gladdy, good to see you too, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. This is the part where ultra weather kind of gets weird, where like the sun's right about to set. It gets really gray looking. I don't know why it does that. Okay, Oceania's out there by Indonesia, New Zealand, Australia. Very cool. Yeah, I really haven't, on X-Plane I haven't really flown out there too much. I need to though. I need to visit that side of the world in general. I've been spending most of my time out around US obviously and Europe, and the farthest east I think I've gone lately has been what's it called, Sweden, one of those places over there. Oh, it's just a line you heard on a TV show. All right. Yeah, it is a beautiful flight. Beautiful flight, beautiful plane. Really good night lighting. I'm about to bring Twitch up now and leave it on my laptop screen because I can't see the comments on my main screen. So yeah, we'll make a trip out there sometime. I don't know when yet. Again, I mentioned it yesterday, but my schedule for today was X-Plane yesterday, X-Plane today, and then we're gonna have we'll be doing a racing tomorrow, and then Friday most likely I'll return to Infinite Flight for Friday Night Flight. That is my current plan unless I change my mind or something comes up. Got some clouds ahead. Wow, getting real cloudy ahead of us. Yeah, man. Every time you want to fly, like I'm just busy or something. I don't know. I know you're in a completely different time zone over there. But the thing is, like the time that I'm able to fly and do all my gaming is very different than what most people are. Even on my side of the world, like most people are flying like after work, like around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock my time, PM. But at that time for me, like I'm probably with my family, with my wife, I'm out somewhere doing something, you know what I mean? So usually when I personally game is like late at night, like freaking after 10 PM, after 11 PM, or maybe earlier in the day like now, before I get started with work. That's usually how it works for me. And so it's really tough a lot of times for me to do flights with other people because I'm just not free when they're free. Unless they have a day off or they're on vacation or something like that, you know? I don't know why I'm still hearing them.
Ground, Martin 893, ready for taxi.
I really don't know why I'm still hearing them. I'll just leave it as background noise, I guess. It's now 12:57, so we've now been going for what's my stream time right now? This stream has been going for almost 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's gonna be 2 hours. It's probably gonna end up being I think two and a half hours when we get all done. Which actually is more like 3 hours, because before I even start streaming, like I've already been preparing for an hour. So for me to do a 2 hour, it isn't actually, honestly, I can do a 30-minute flight. It'll still take me an hour to prepare the stream and the flight and everything that goes into it. That's why I don't stream for 4 hours or even 3 hours. I try not to stream for 3 hours because that takes up 4 hours of my time already. And again, I still do have other things I gotta do, and I don't do this full time. Like I wouldn't even say I'm part-time. Joshua Nail, what's up, man? We're headed to Norwich currently in the UK. With that speed back, you see the nose starting to drop up and down because it doesn't like that speed. We're getting real close to the red line. Aviation 21, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Why do you want me to check VHF and VH1? Radios have been fine the whole flight. It's just, I don't know. Ever since I left from approach and went back to Unicom, now I'm still getting frequencies. It could be the nav 2. I mean the com 2. I'm getting 1218 over there. It could be that. Man, when it gets dark, it just feels dark. I guess it's bright as heck here where I'm living at, but it feels dark like out here. Yeah, that's what it was. It was COM 2. I was picking up something. All right, fuel looks good. Cabin altitude looks good. APU looks good. Wait, APU. Did we not turn it off? We didn't turn it off. There we go. Now it's off. Hopefully the engines don't die. It might. That could definitely happen. This one is the E135 I'm in right now, but it's basically the exact same as the E145 and 140 on the inside. It's just different lengths and probably a little bit different as far as like maybe the like specs, you know, but for the most part it's the same plane. But we're in the E135, the baby of the four. All right, when do we need to descend? Probably at Supal or somewhere around there. That'll bring us out near the ocean. Thank you, Mundo Nerd, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Again, if you're watching on Twitch, I apologize if I haven't been responding to your comments. It's not until maybe 5-10 minutes ago that I actually started seeing them, so wasn't purposefully ignoring you guys. I know how it feels to watch somebody streaming something and like you're like sending all these messages and they're just not responding. It's really frustrating. I personally hate being ignored in general, like in real life, in text, whatever it may be. Yeah, man, good to see you, Muno Nerd. Thanks again, man, for the follow, and thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the flight. Do I still have the Infinite Flight VA in that app? I think it's still there, but I haven't touched it in probably over a year. So they changed that app a lot. I think you're talking about Infinite Flight Passenger or something like that. Infinite Passenger app. They changed the app a lot. It wasn't really working on my phone for like the longest, and I wasn't even able to get in there and accept people to be a part of my airline. And then they changed to a whole subscription base. And I was like, yeah, I'm not about that. So I basically stopped using it, deleted the app completely. And speaking of virtual airlines, SimBuddy, if any of you guys actually use SimBuddy.com, is another virtual airline like type of thing for P3D and X-Plane and all that. And they're shutting down later this month, which is sad to see them go. I personally really like the whole like business management side of you know, flying and all that type of stuff. I'm really interested in that side. So it kind of sucks to see them go, but I understand that it takes money to keep the doors open, and if they don't have enough money coming in, you can't keep it going. So like if you want to keep seeing a lot of these developers and yeah, these developers keep doing their things, you got to support them. You got to buy the premium or donate or whatever it may be, because most of them are doing it for the love of aviation, for the love of flight sim, and they can't keep doing it if they don't have the funds to do it. So you got to support them. For example, Project Fly, which is a big one right now. I think most people, not everybody, some people are not using it, but a lot of people are using Project Fly as a like flight tracker, as a logbook, for a lot of different reasons, for streaming. And they're in the same boat, you know what I mean? It's like it's a completely free service, but you know, it costs money. You know, as more people join, you need more server maintenance, whatever it is that goes into it, and all that stuff costs money to the developers. And you know, a lot of times they're paying for it out of pocket, and they're putting money in, they're not getting money out. And it's not that they're trying to get a profit, they just want it to basically pay for itself. So I completely understand that. 100%. Looks like Infinite Flight posted another A350 development. I wonder how close we are to getting that A350, because they've been posting like a lot lately. They have been posting a lot A350 teasers, so I'm wondering how far away we are to seeing that thing come to life. All right, where are we now? I'm returning. We need to send. Yeah, we need to send. Wait, did I say 210 miles? Is that what that means? Oh no, that's definitely not. So we need to descend. We probably honestly missed our top of the descent. All right, down to 2,000. Pull the throttles back, because we actually probably have to circle the airport a little bit, because I think we're gonna miss. Yeah, we're gonna miss it. I'm gonna like a pretty quick dive here. Ian McPherson, what's up, man? Hello from Scotland. Joshua Nail, you'll be on Infinite Flight Pro for the first time. What's your most recommended pro aircraft for beginners, and what's your favorite UK airport? If you're referring to Infinite Flight on mobile, it'll probably be EGNM Leeds in Europe. I mean, in the UK, because I mean, obviously, it's not. Yeah, definitely Leeds in the UK. I like Glasgow a lot as well. A320 is definitely the best one. If you're flying Infinite Flight, most likely you're going to be flying airliners for the most part, and A320 is a good one to start out with. It has all the functionality you need. It has the animated gauges and whatnot in the cockpit and all that stuff. So I definitely recommend A320 for sure when you get started with IF Pro. One of the things I like to do, and it's kind of sad because right now it's daytime, like in my time zone. But like when it's like really like dark and the moon comes out and you got actually water below us. Where's the moon at? Is the moon out? There it is. It's like I don't know. I kind of like the gloominess that you get. You know what I mean? When it's nighttime. I don't know. I just like it. Night flights are just so like chill. It's so chill up in the cockpit. Alright, so we're making a pretty quick expedited descent here to get into Norwich here. We're definitely gonna be high, so we're probably gonna do some circling in to get in, but that's alright. I'm starting to see we're actually over the water currently, but there's a city up ahead of us. You're in the south of the UK. Well, I'm in the, let's see. The cool thing, Project Fly as well, I'm not promoting them, but they have like this really cool like line to show you where exactly the sun is, like where the sun's setting. And right now it's technically setting over Ireland. So if it's still pretty bright, it's just, you know, the sun's still going away. Like it should be down by now, mostly down. But in the sim, it's dark as heck though. It's also cloudy around us. Oh no, it should still be pretty dark, pretty bright. We can see a little bit of light over there. Alright, we're passing 14,000 now. Airport is about 30 miles away, so we're high as heck. Let me take a look at my chart to figure out where we need to be. I'll be landing from east to west, so that way. For the localizer, we need 1109. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Oh, wordy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Oops, too many clicks. What did I say? 119 what? 1109. His music too is like super chilling. It's super mellow. You know what I'm talking about? These are mellow vibes. Mellow sounds, these wavy vibes, man. Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, I got my speed like all the way the heck down, so I'm trying to get down here. Decent W, what's up, man? Yeah, it says on the chart there's about 6,000 feet runway, so. And the runway we took off at in Manchester was 10,000 feet. Matter of fact, we landed in Manchester and then we took off. But again, that runway is 10,000 feet. So this runway is close to half of where we landed before. So we gotta make sure we're on point with this landing here. All right, so but we got the navigation 1 plugged in now. We'll get our CRS and stuff plugged in once we get off of FMS mode and it's in nav mode. Oh wow, it got like really weird looking out here. Oh, you know why? I think it's because now we're under the clouds and it's darker darker down here. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? I guess you're doing a long haul flight or something. Alright, let's zoom out. Zoom in. It's like we'd be coming in. Probably make a turn and make it come back to the approach. So for the approach, we are gonna need to be. Go ahead and brief that really quickly. $2,000 feet is where we need to be. I think we're gonna do another procedure turn at this one, unless we you know what, we could. That's the airport right there. I'm gonna do visual. We're gonna do a visual, guys. I'm gonna switch to heading mode, put us on a right downwind, and continue down the 2000. Switching to ILS 1. CRS needs to be 269er. Alright, so there it is. So the airport's off our right wing now. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Visual at night. You can do visuals at night. If you can see. You can do a visual anytime that you can visually see the airport. Not required that it be daytime to do a visual approach. And I can visually see the airport, so I'm comfortable with doing a visual approach. There it is right there. Music is hella chill. Kefalonia. It's really good in real life. In real life, Ryanair and Jet2 fly that route. Where's Kefalonia? Is that in the UK too? Alright, let's get our speed slowed down. What are we at? 178 knots. We're still in the right downwind. I don't see any traffic around. Actually, I see one aircraft. He is not. He's going to Stansted, so he's flying somewhere else. All right, we're flying right downwind, runway 27. Individual visual approach. Interesting. Independent visual approach. Yeah, it's always interesting to hear and see how differently different parts of the world call some of the same procedures, you know. We're also going to kind of be assisted by the ILS. So even though we're going to do the visual, we'll be technically assisted by the ILS. So we're at level 2000. Let's go ahead and make a right base turn. 9-degree turn. And I'm going to vector myself to meet the localizer here. And I know you guys are liking the music, the chill vibes. We're gonna kill it for here for a little bit and focus on landing the plane. There we go. All right, there it is. Localizer has been we haven't caught the localizer, but the aircraft is now detecting the localizer. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hit approach mode. We may or may not use it. Matter of fact, we're not going to use it. We're too far out. So we might not be. We'll see. I'm still planning on actually flying it in. There's our airport right there. Matter of fact, it's going to go autopilot. Disconnect. And we're going to take the visual runway. Oh, landing lights on. All right, now landing lights are on. All right, here we go. Gonna be a short 5-mile final as we turn our base. All right, so our turn final here. We'll go flaps down, there's our airport right there. Turn on the lights. I don't know if you guys get like that as well. I like to have a little less light in my direct face so I can focus more on what's going on out there. All right, my aircraft. I'm controlling. No autopilot at the moment. Fly right over top of this highway here. I'm telling you, man, I love the night lighting in X-Plane, but that's one thing we really haven't talked about, honestly, a lot about, is the night lighting on Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one. Like, we've seen some screenshots and some pictures and things like that that looks really good, and I've heard people talk about it in their videos that actually went to go out to that event, and they talked about doing the whole day to night transition and how good it looks and how good the clouds look and the ground looks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how incredible the new Microsoft Flight Simulator game looks with at night as well as in the day. All right, we're a bit low. We do have, actually I'm not seeing my wind information. I think we have a, oh, here, I see it now.
500.
A slight cross. We have a pretty much right off the nose, 11 knots. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get another smooth one. Oh, I love night landings. I've already dimmed the lights.
Minimums.
Short runway, don't forget, guys. Don't have a lot of runway to float today.
100. 50. 10.
Oof! Oh, we slammed it down. I was a little impatient. with my descent, and I kind of slammed it down, but we got it. Ooh-wee. Hey, we're gonna be able to walk away from this one, so I don't want to hear y'all complaining. Is there a, okay, there's a taxiway. I wasn't sure if there was gonna be another taxiway up here. Yeah, this is gonna be Delta. Why is it so dark? Are my landing lights not on? Oh no, we were definitely low when we came in. We were low, but then we flew right through the glide slope, and then we were high. Like, we were high when we didn't want to be high. Yeah, the lights are on. Okay, now I see them. I couldn't see them on the runway. All right, guys. Well, welcome to Norwich. He thought I was gonna hit the ground. My reverser's on or off? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Alright, where do we park at this airport? Alright, we got a little bit of a lone taxi. We gotta go all the way to the other side. Over there. Raven, what's up, bro? Been missing you this stream. Just slapped it down in Norwich. Really cool night approach, though. I will say that. Like, I really enjoyed that night approach. Like, I don't do a lot of those on stream. I do those very often, like, on my own time, you know, on my own, but I don't do a lot of those on stream because of the timing. Usually, I fly in real time, and the places that I fly at, it's usually daytime, like here. Park it in the water, duh. This doesn't feel like the right place to park either. Is there a terminal at this airport? Like, where the heck are we? Oh, well, we'll just park over here. There might be a terminal farther down that way, but I just don't want to take up much more time. We'll park over here. Oh, there's a parking spot right there. We'll take that. We're not really lined up for it, but you know, whatever. We'll get her in there. Whew, fun flight. Well, again, guys, you are always amazing. Thank you guys for sticking around from day to night. Very fun. And I think I'll get the GPU plugged in this time, so the aircraft doesn't immediately shut down. There we go. Stop. Stop. Beautimus. I think there's a light switch back here too, somewhere. Oh, here. Nope. 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 There it is. Oops, that's the wrong button. Yeah, now we got light. No problem if you gotta go. I'll be leaving here soon as well. I don't really know that there's much replay to watch. You probably won't be able to see it, honestly. I guess that's just the straight up truth. Oh, that looks cool though. It almost looks real right there. Almost. Almost. Thank you, Albert the Farmer. It was a very nice flight. You know, if you just kind of forget about me flying the wrong direction for about 10 minutes. Other than that, it was good. We would have been here early. We were a little bit delayed. Good stuff. I really enjoyed it. Taking a few screenshots here now as we sit on the ramp. First time flying in the Plaid. All right, let's get off of VATSIM. Watch the replay, and then we'll say goodbye. If you are still here, if you have made it this far, go in the chat. Leave me some love in the comments, and I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs before we get out of here as I get the replay prepared. Wait, let me disconnect stuff. Now here we go. Oh, perfect timing. All right, I don't know what view to watch this in because you can't see nothing for most of them. We'll try that. Right there is where I made the mistake. Killed the throttle too early. Lost all the lift. Oh yeah, it was bad, guys. It was actually a feet per minute rate of 542. Can you freaking believe that? It was a lot worse than I thought. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna show this view, but we're not gonna see anything. It's gonna be light coming on the runway, basically. That's all we can see. The bounce was definitely disguised by the darkness, so like, you really wouldn't know. You would know, yeah, you probably know, but you wouldn't know as much if if you were watching this from the top, from the terminal. All right, we'll do this view. This will be our last view. We'll get out of here, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. My butt hurt just watching that one, man. Thank you, Bishoy McGalley, bro. You've been here. You one of the OGs, man. You've been here since like when I started. Albert the Farmer, thank you, man, for being here. Mike Hun, appreciate you, man. Josh, Nail, Raven, got here just in time for shout outs. Vex, I forgot what we were gonna call you. But welcome and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you everybody else. Alfie, Dennis Pro. Anybody else who joined at any point in today, thank you guys for coming and continuing coming and supporting the channel, man, and hoping the channel grows, man. We're still, the road to 10K is still going, guys. We're gonna make it there pretty darn soon. I'm pretty excited about it. Trying to think of some ideas what we can do for that 10K special, as well as make sure you guys pray for me and wish me luck in my own real life flight training. I'm hoping to get that done and get that like really going really soon. There's definitely some obstacles for me even after starting, but just hoping I can overcome those and make it happen, man. Again, tomorrow, if you're interested or if you're into racing and fast things, we'll be racing. I might do 1 or 2 racing streams tomorrow. We'll probably do some road racing in the morning, some GT racing, and then in the afternoon, my time anyways, we'll be doing some NASCAR racing at Dover. So it'll be fun. I gotta practice for that, matter of fact, tonight, so I can actually do something, actually do some good racing tomorrow. But thank you guys again, as always, man. You guys are amazing. Never forget, man. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Like no matter what, never freaking give up. Remember, you got 3 choices though: give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. We out. Peace.
100. 50. 10.